Okay, rating right now is 1304. Let's try another battle with the same team. Up against Japawan Zinu. No idea how to pronounce that. But his team is Dragon Knight, Chansey, Scizor, Gliscor, Azelf, and Starmie. He has no weather supporter, so I can just send in my Politoed for the instant rain. Should I do that? I do have a spinner if he goes for Azelf to set up a Stealth Rock, so it's not too big of a problem. I'm gonna go with a Politoed to send in the rain. He goes with Chansey. Okay, he's probably gonna set up a Stealth Rock. In that case, I'm just gonna take the advantage head on with Jirachi and use substitute sub CM, or I can go to my own Ferrothorn, set up Stealth Rock, and then spin away his hazard with Starmie. Should I go for the early sweep or the late game sweep? I think it would be safer actually, to go for the late game sweep, so I'm gonna go with Ferrothorn. Uses Thunder Wave, so thank goodness I didn't go for the risky early game sweep with Jirachi. So it's always better to go for a late game sweep, in my opinion. So as you're gonna weaken your opponent's whole team, makes sweeping easier with crippled Pokemon. So let's go with Stealth Rock now. He goes to Azelf. Okay, you might want to set up Stealth Rock, maybe taunt me. Fire Blast is not gonna do much if he has that. So let's see. I'm gonna go to Starmie. I'm hoping he doesn't have any electric type attacks. And let's see, Rapid Spin away the hazard. He has no ghost type, so easy spin away hazard. And he switches to Chansey, so I've spun away the Stealth Rock. Okay, that's great. What I could do now is let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Ferrothorn. I don't want to take another likely Thunder Wave and switch out to my Jirachi. But now I'm gonna switch out to Jirachi because he's not gonna Thunder Wave since Ferrothorn's already paralyzed. And now I'm going to substitute expecting a Thunder Wave. Nope, he switches out to Gliscor. Doesn't matter, I have Water Pulse. Water Pulse did 55% due to the rain. Uses substitute. It's not gonna do much. I'll use Water Pulse again. This time he uses Protect to heal some of that damage. Not enough though. So now I'm going to use Calm Mind, expecting to Protect so that he can live another Water Pulse. That would be the logical thing to do. And I can also risk it because I can take an Earthquake from Gliscor if he doesn't do that. But the chances of him doing that is less. But he does go for Earthquake, unfortunately. But doesn't matter. I can now go for Water Pulse. And he's probably going to use Protect. Nope, he doesn't. He switches out to Starmie. Okay, I did use Calm Mind, so I might be able to live a move like Hydro Pump, but not with Life Orb. If that Starmie has Life Orb, hoping it doesn't. It doesn't. Uses Surf, so it does have Life Orb, but it was Surf, not Hydro Pump. If he had used Hydro Pump, it would have taken down my Jirachi. Okay, so I've taken down his Starmie. His spinner is gone. And now he sends in his Azelf. Let's see, what should I do? Should I just let Jirachi die? I could let Jirachi die and let my other sweeper, Dragon Knight, take over for the late game sweep. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna let Jirachi die. And now I don't want to go for the early game sweep just yet because he has a Dragon Knight. but his Dragonite is not gonna do much. So I could go for the early game sweep, but I'm not sure if +1. Actually, yeah, I think it might. So let's go for the sweep, Dragon Dance. I'm pretty sure I can sweep, unless if he goes to Chansey to use Thunder Wave, since this is not a Lumberry Dragonite, it's a Leftovers Dragonite. So I'm hoping he doesn't go to Chansey here. Hoping he goes to his Gliscor, not knowing that I have Waterfall in the rain. Whoa, he uses Thunder Wave. That's very unique. Never seen a Azelf use Thunder Wave before. I'm gonna use Waterfall here. He gets a critical hit, Thunderbolt. I get paralyzed. Dang. I can live another Thunderbolt, so should I go for the Waterfall? I don't really have a choice anymore. But I'm gonna need my Dragonite later. So I'm gonna switch out to Chansey. Not take any risks. Use Wish. He's probably gonna go to something like Scizor. Nope, he goes to Gliscor. Okay, that's fine. What I'll do is I'll go to. I'm afraid he might have Sword Stance, but I'm just gonna heal off my Dragonite for now. Hoping he uses Ice Fang here, so I'm gonna switch out to Starmie. If he uses Sword Stance, my Starmie is bulky and Earthquake is not gonna kill my Starmie, and then I'll be able to Ice Beam it. He goes to Scizor here. Okay, and is probably gonna use U-turn now. Good thing I've recovered my Dragonite, because now I can switch to it to take a U-turn. But he uses Bug Bite. Okay. He uses Bug Bite this time, and this time it does more damage. It does 42% instead of 39%. And that just caught me off guard right there. And I've lost my Dragonite. My check to a Scizor. That's a big problem now. So I have to use Politoed right now, Scald. Just weaken his Scizor so my Starmie can finish it off later. He goes to Chansey, okay. I'll go to my own Chansey. And this time I'm gonna switch back to my Politoed, expecting a Scizor. So yeah, he does go to Scizor. And I'm gonna use Protect this time to scout it, because I know it's probably like Choice Band. A Choice Band Scizor with the Bug Bite, as it did do that much damage, 42% on Dragonite that resists it. He goes to Chansey. This time I'm gonna go to Starmie. So I am weakening his Pokemon, his Scizor, from taking the Stealth Rock damage. And now I'm gonna Rapid Spin away his Stealth Rock. And I'm gonna use Scald, hoping for a switch. No, he doesn't switch. He uses Seismic Toss. Doesn't matter how to recover. He's gonna go for another Seismic Toss. Okay, doesn't matter. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my Chansey. Uses Thunder Wave this time. Okay. I'm gonna use Wish. If he goes to Scizor, my Politoed can take the Wish and heal off any damage. My Politoed is bulky, so I use Wish here. And let's see, he's probably gonna use Bug Bite. Nope, he uses Bullet Punch. Okay. Doesn't matter. He's gonna switch, and most likely to Chansey. So I'm gonna switch to Ferrothorn. Yep, he goes to Chansey, Leech Seed, gotcha. And now he's gonna switch out to Scizor most likely. So I'm gonna use Leech Seed again. Now he goes to Gliscor, doesn't matter. Is seeded. Go to Starmie. Not sure why he used Substitute there. A very poor choice of move. So he lost his Gliscor due to that. And I don't think I have enough power to take down his Azelf right now. So I'm gonna switch out. Go to my Chansey. Use Wish. I have both Wish and Soft Boil, which is pretty cool because I can recover my Chansey at any moment. Now the only problem for me right now is taking down his Chansey, but I have Ferrothorn alive so I can seed it anytime, so that's not a problem anymore. Dragonite, I have Starmie with Ice Beam, Politoed with Ice Beam, and Ferrothorn in the rain, so... And Ferrothorn also has Gyro Ball and is paralyzed, so it's going to do double the damage with Gyro Ball, so that's not bad. So hopefully I can win this. Use a Stealth Rock this time. Okay, I'm gonna go for... His Scizor is at 63%. Okay. What I'm gonna do now is... Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Seismic Toss. Uses Thunder Wave, mispredicts, and now I'm gonna use Wish Up again. And go to my Politoed. Bug Bite only 60%, not enough to take down my Politoed. And now I'm going to Scald. In the rain, 43%, I get the lucky 30% burn, reducing his attack by half. So only did 28%, which it would have done 56 if it wasn't for the burn. And now I'm gonna just use Protect to gain some recovery. He mispredicted that I would switch to Chansey, so he can double switch out to Dragonite to possibly use Dragon Dance. But that's too bad for him. Now I can Ice Beam it, and my Politoed should be able to take a Outrage if it's not a Choice Banded Dragonite, which it isn't most likely. So I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam. I don't want it to set up. I didn't need the critical hit because Ice Beam is 4 times the damage. He didn't have multi-scale up, and he only has 75% chance, so there was no way for him to live. And so now he goes to his Azelf. I'm just gonna use Protect to gain some recovery. Residual recovery is always it's always good to have. Okay, so recovered with Protect. He gave up because I have Chansey, which walls his Azelf and his own Chansey, which I have Ferrothorn, and I can Rapid Spin away his Stealth Rock at any moment, while his Azelf is only at 16% health. So yeah, it was over for him. So good game, made a good comeback. Thanks for watching. Okay, the theme I'm using right now is Vivid Red by the user Nice Hat, and the team I'll be using is a new rain team I've made with Thunderous Therian. So this will be the first time that I'm going to use Thunderous Therian in the metagame. So let's try it out. Okay, I'm up against Alan. His team is Politoed, Tentacruel, Latias, Volcarona for Alligator, and Ferrothorn. So, let's see. Since I have Thundersup as a lead, he might not want to lead off with Politoed. That's why I put Thunderous as my starting lineup to scare away other leads, like Politoed for instance. So he might go with Latias as his lead. If not, if so, I'm gonna lead off with Ferrothorn, but I'm afraid he might have Hidden Power Fire, and it's possible it could also be a Life Orbed Latias. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go with Ferrothorn. I'm pretty sure that I have a good chance that he might not do that. So he leads up with Politoed. That means I can set up my Stealth Rock. And it's highly unlikely that it's going to be a choice spec Politoed with Focus Blast, and he's going to go for that move. He's probably going to switch out here to his probably Volcarona, most likely Volcarona, and since he's using it in the rain, it's probably the Quiver Dance Hurricane set. And he switches to his own Ferrothorn. Okay, that's fine. He probably wants to set up his own entry hazards as well. In that case, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Tentacruel to spin away that hazard. He has the move Bulldoze, which lowers my speed. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Scald. I have a 30% chance of burn, so I'm hoping for that. Nope, doesn't burn. Use a Stealth Rock. Okay, I'm gonna use Protect this time, gain back the damage, and use Rapid Spin. Used Bulldoze again, my speed fell. Doesn't matter much, as Tentacruel should still be able to outspeed it. It does. Uses Bulldoze again. It's not gonna do much. And another Scald. No, still not a burn. This team isn't too effective against Ferrothorn, so I have to go for the burn from Scald. Seems like he was taking his time to think for that switch, so I'm gonna Rapid Spin this time, hoping he doesn't have Psyshock. He's a leftovers Latios, so that's why he doesn't have Psyshock. He substitutes. Okay, in that case, that tells me it could be a Calm Mind sub CM Latias. In that case, I'm gonna go to my Ferrothorn, who has Gyro Ball, and use Gyro Ball. He's probably gonna Roost or Substitute. Okay, Substitute. I mean Roost. Just gonna go for another Gyro Ball. He's not gonna be able to do much against Ferrothorn. This time I'm gonna go for the Leech Seed, because he's most likely gonna switch. So he switched to his Ferrothorn, and he's probably gonna use Rapid Spin here. In that case, I'm gonna go for the Power Whip. He does, and I use Power Whip. Did quite a lot of damage, so that's good. And I'm gonna go for the Leech Seed. Use a Scald. He's trying to go for his own burn. Okay, I'm gonna use Power Whip. He's probably gonna switch. Actually, no, I'm gonna set up my Stealth Rock. It's gonna be crucial to have Stealth Rock up because he has Volcarona. So he goes to his Volcarona to avoid the Stealth Rock before me setting up my Stealth Rock. My Chansey completely walls Volcarona, so I'm gonna switch to my Chansey. I'll Seismic Toss. Okay, Volcarona Quiver Dances. It's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna Seismic Toss again. Hurricane only did 22%. I'm gonna Wish Up and use Toxic. Uses Hurricane. Toxic hits. He's poisoned. Not sure what Volcarona can do anymore, so I'm gonna use Wish. So he switches out, knowing he can't do anything. His Ferrothorn set is Bulldoze with Stealth Rock, so I can't send in my Thunderous on it because it is gonna take Bulldoze. So with the wish up, I'm going to go to my Tentacruel. Okay, he uses Stealth Rock. Not a problem. I'll use Scald. This is my 4th Scald. Sooner or later it's gonna burn. Not too worried about Ferrothorn, as I can recover my Tentacruel at any time. He switches to Feraligatr. Luckily he didn't. Lucky for him, he didn't get burned yet. So I'm gonna go to Ferrothorn, who does really well against Feraligatr, except it could have superpower, which is gonna do a lot of damage. I'm hoping it doesn't. Uses Sword Stance. I'm gonna go for the Power Whip. He uses superpower and it does kill it. So he takes down my Ferrothorn. Okay, it's a Sword Dancing Feraligatr. Let's move Sword Dance, superpower, Waterfall, and probably Aqua Jet. In that case, let's see. My Politoed can take a hit, so I'm gonna go with Politoed. And I'll poison it with Toxic. He switches out and goes to his Ferrothorn. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Scald, hoping for the burn. He switches to Tentacruel. I still don't get a burn. So that sucks for me. I've been trying to get a burn so hard. But I'm gonna keep trying. And finally I get the burn. It was bound to happen. And I'm gonna switch out to Chansey. And use Wish. Uses Gyro Ball. It's not gonna do much. I'm gonna use Seismic Toss just to recover. And we'll use another Wish for a safe switch. Uses Spikes. Okay, this time I can switch to Tentacruel safely and Rapid Spin. He switches out to his Latias. Okay, doesn't matter, I'm gonna Rapid Spin. Let's see what he does. He's probably gonna substitute here. I'm gonna go to my Chansey. Use Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss again. Seismic Toss again. And now I'm gonna Toxic. Boom! Got him. Now his Latias is useless. And I'm gonna Wish up and Seismic. Wish again. Dragon Pulse only does 30%. And finish it off with Seismic Toss. Done. He goes to his Feraligatr. Okay. Don't want to let it set up for free. I'm gonna use Toxic. Okay, and he's gonna go for a superpower here. I'm gonna switch out to... No, it's not a safe play to switch out to... too late. Couldn't cancel in time. But it doesn't matter, I don't need a dice core too much, as I already have counters for the other Pokemon. So it's not a problem. I'm gonna go to my Tentacruel. Use Scald. Don't want him to get a free Sword Stance. So his Waterfall is gonna do 96%. Dang, this Feraligatr is really powerful. It's a big problem. Okay, taking down his Feraligatr. He has 4 Pokemon left. Volcarona, okay. I'm gonna use Protect just to get some recovery. And now I'm gonna switch to Chansey, as it completely walls it. And I'll switch to Tentacruel, expecting Hazard. And I'm gonna use Protect. Now I'm gonna Scald, hoping for the burn. Still don't get it on his Ferrothorn. Protect again. Scald. Nope, still no burn. I'm gonna Scald again. Nope, still no burn. Okay, protect. Okay, Scald, one more. Yes, finally a burn. And now I think I've won the game. All I need to do now is just play safe. He uses Hydro Pump. It's not gonna be able to take down my Tentacle. It's gonna do a lot of damage, but not enough. The 30% in the rain. And now, so I took that opportunity to Rapid Spin away the Stealth Rock and protect. Okay, and now I'm gonna go to my Chansey, completely waltzes Politoed and the rest of his team. Wish. And the variation for this game is +12. Okay, that's not bad. Seismic Toss. I have a lot of viewers, so that's great. Great to see people are coming to watch these games. Wish. Seismic Toss. I also have Soft Boil. If I was at really low health, I could have also Soft Boiled and completely just recovered all my HP in just one, in just 2 turns. And this time, just because I want to use my Thunder, so I'm going to switch to it. If Ferrothorn is weakened, it's not going to do much. Nasty Plot. Focus Blast, finish it off. And the rest of its team should be taken down right now by Thunder Styrian. So, oh, use Choice Scarf and use Ice Beam. I'm pretty sure Thundurus would have lived that if it wasn't for the crit, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to Chansey. Wish up. He doesn't really have anything right now to take down my Chansey, so it's only a matter of time until I win. Also have Soft Boil, so he can't take down my Chansey. Yep, recording. Yeah, I should have gone for the NP Thunder sweep earlier, but he had a good team basically to all. So yeah, his team was pretty good, and this is a pretty good game. Good game.